We are live on the Real Talk 100 Radio Power Hour on Real Talk 100 Radio. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Well, I can't thank nobody yet, but I'm sure somebody's listening on the website. I don't see anybody on the feed yet. That's all right. Y'all will be here in a minute. I know you will. Y'all always here talking to us. As soon as people go to sharing this video, we'll have it filled up. We are on the Real Talk 100 Radio Power Hour. We are here every week, every Monday between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. Tonight, we're running a little late. We apologize. But this is the Real Talk 100 Radio Power Hour where we get together every week around the round table and we uplift, encourage, and empower other small business owners. This week is no different. We're with a hell of a cook, y'all. A hell of a cook that wants to get his word out about his new business. His new business is called Another
Level Soul Food.
Another Level Soul Food, y'all. Y'all go ahead and give him a follow on Instagram and Facebook.
Yep, Instagram and Facebook. Another underscore level underscore soul food. And then on Facebook, Another Level Soul Food.
Go ahead and give him a follow. If you don't want to get off right now, that's all right. That's good. This is Another Level Soul Food. We want to uplift, encourage, and empower the small business. If you would like to be here on the Real Talk 100 Radio Power Hour, all you have to do. Lisa's already on here talking, where's her plate?
Hey, Lisa.
Please share the video worldwide. We want everybody to know about the Real Talk 100 Radio Power Hour. We want everybody to know that Real Talk 100 Radio does not deal well with crabs in the bucket. We want to uplift the crabs and make sure we push the crabs out of the bucket so the crab will reach back into the bucket and get all the rest of us out. That's what we're here. It's all about uplifting, empowering, and encouraging all small business owners because why? We're small business owners ourselves, and we know how hard it is to get support from our friends and from our family. It's hard as HE double hockey sticks to get support from your family and your friends. So that's what this show was made for. Kenneth Wayne, what's going on tonight, my man?
You need a house.
Yes, I do, my man. I need a house bad, man. I need a house bad, man.
Oh man, it's going. We got a lot of things going on in the world today. We got a lot, I mean, it's a very sad situation today, but we can't go without talking about it because everybody needs to talk about it. Everybody needs to hear about it. Everybody gonna have their own opinion about it, yes, and that's what freedom of speech is.
Yep. Yes, sir.
So so if they want to talk about it, call in. You want to talk about it, chime in. But prayers go out to all of those families, all of those parents that's there waiting to hear what happened to their child or if their child's okay. It's got to be a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. I couldn't imagine it. So I can just only imagine what they're going through. So hey, but prayers out to those out there in Uvalde, man. It was a very sad situation today.
Very sad, man.
Yep.
Go ahead, and let's open it up with the panel's thoughts on what happened in Uvalde, Texas. Open and honest, but we have to keep it censored. 18 kids and 3 adults are deceased, have passed away.
Yep. All because of somebody teenager wanted to decide to go up in the school, man, and just start shooting. You know what I mean? And I when things like that happen, man, I always reflect back to parents. You know what I'm saying? The upbringing, I don't know, man. It's just sad, bro. It's hurtful.
You think it starts at home, right?
It most definitely starts at home, man, because you have to monitor your children nowadays, and it's starting to happen too much and too often. It's starting getting younger and younger. You have to monitor your children every day, even when they come teenage. You have to monitor them, man, because you never know what they thinking.
Right.
The people that hanging around, we don't know these things, man. And when something that's trash like this happens, now we sit back and saying, "Oh, man, somebody should have did this. Somebody should have got some help or this and that and other." But man, it's too late, man. This guy done killed his grandmama, police, all these babies, man. It's just a sad day.
Okay, man. Wait a minute. Now I didn't hear about his grandma.
He started at home. Yeah.
I didn't know about that. I've been up here all day working.
No, he killed her first.
Started at home with his grandmother.
Yep.
Yeah.
and then went to the elementary school. Did he attend the elementary school?
No, he was a high schooler.
Yeah.
A high school. So he went to the elementary school.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm catching up now. All I
Yeah.
heard was, it was a tragedy
Yeah.
in Uvalde, Texas. I didn't get all the details.
Yeah, man.
So a high schooler went to an elementary school. I wonder why he chose an elementary school. He bought, at least it's chiming in. Prayers go out tonight from the Real Talk 100 Radio Power Hour to all the families, all the children in Uvalde, Texas. Lisa's chiming in tonight. She says this. He bought 2 assault rifles. How? Someone
How?
needs to be held accountable.
Exactly. Who sold it to him? He's 18. He's not even adult. You gotta be 21 years old.
Who do we blame?
Right.
The man sitting up there in that wheelchair that's making the comment.
Yep.
Because he made it open season for everybody.
Oh, the governor?
That's right. My opinion. My opinion.
The governor made it Wild Wild West, in my opinion. He made it the Wild Wild West.
That's what he did.
By putting it, and I don't see anything wrong with everybody wanting to defend themselves, but I think it has to be more structured because
Most definitely.
when you tell the world you can put a gun on your holster,
Mm-hmm.
you can put a gun anywhere you want to, and you can protect yourself. Now I know I'm saying it wrong before gun rights advocates attack me.
Right.
It's like,
Should be
I know there's a certain way that you have to carry it.
Right.
But when you say anybody can own a gun, that's basically what they said, right?
Yeah.
You want in trouble.
You want in trouble.
Everybody ain't supposed to have no gun.
Exactly.
I was behind walls with some people that should never own a butter knife, much less a gun.
Let's go. Yeah.
So I have to agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I got to agree with you, Ken Wayne, on that. The governor, should be held accountable. Somebody, should be held accountable. I don't want to point no fingers, but who else do we blame but the governor? He's the one that set it all in motion, correct?
That's right.
And then now you like say you got 18-year-olds buying assault rifles and it's
Pistol.
too easy. It's just too easy, man, for things to happen and then escalate. And like today, just one of those fortunate situations that, man, it escalated, and it's just sad, man. I like to say, there's prayers to all the families out there in Uvalde, man, Texas. Man, hearts goes out. We can't even imagine what y'all going through right now.
Can't even imagine. Man.
Can't even imagine, man.
Yep.
A friend of mine just posted, this is why I'm so tough on my 19-year-old child.
Oh, most
Find the
definitely.
post again.
Most definitely.
I'm so tough on my 19-year-old child, and he gets so annoyed. There it is. This is why I treat Caleb like I do. He gets annoyed because he's 19, but I cannot lose another one.
Mhm.
And this is an elementary school. I'm scared for the world. Pray.
Exactly.
He's 19 and she don't want him out of her sight.
I don't blame him. I got a 10-year-old sitting right here on this panel, and I bought him tonight for this specific reason. Because it's 2 days left in school. It's the kids' most happiest time of the year.
Right.
They put in all the work all year long, and to have some coward, and I call him a coward because that's what you is. If you want to shoot somebody, you should have drove to the police station and walked up in there.
Exactly. Stay messing with them babies.
Those kids, why? They're just living like, I can't imagine getting up in the morning, taking mine to school, and then getting a phone call, somebody up there shooting up the school. Then when I get there, he's dead. So who can I take it out on?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's very fresh, so, and we talked about it today. My wife said, I might go just sit at the school all day tomorrow in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it makes you feel.
Yeah.
Now everybody's afraid. She was like, I don't know if I would have let, and it was the same thing in Santa Fe. A couple of days before school was out, everything is lax. Security is not as strong as it was because you're winding down. But man, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th grade kids that have no idea.
Innocent babies.
That have no idea how their lives ahead of them, and for him to do that, it was coward. It was a cowardly act. It's just the truth. And who don't like it, I don't care. Cause that's what it was.
I'd be willing to bet. I'm a gambling man. I'm a gambling man, and I'd be willing to bet that same high school kid goes to school and knows, well, they packing over there. They packing over there. I'm not going to shoot up over there.
Yeah, because you got security there.
They got security and the kids.
Yeah.
The kids got something in the car.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Yeah.
I'm not going over there shooting nothing. I'm gonna go over here where these 6-year-olds.
Yeah, well, they can't shoot back.
They can't shoot back.
Yeah.
I guarantee you. I'm a gambling man. I'm willing to. I never know if I won that bet or not, but I'm willing to bet he took the safest route, and he's a coward, just like you said.
Yeah,
That's right. He's a cop. And you know, some teachers shouldn't be allowed with a gun in the classroom, but I think they should do it like the airport did it, the airplanes did it. I think they ought to put a marshal in the school where nobody knows who he is. You know, he could be the janitor, but he packing. Somebody in the school got to be packing for this in order for this to stop. You know what I'm saying? You can't allow innocent people to just get gunned down and they got no defense at all.
Yes.
You got to wait on the police to get there, and he done killed 18 people, 20 people. He done killed 20 people before anybody can get there.
Before anybody can get there.
Be quiet.
Now, here's something that runs me hot. We own the daiquiri shop. We own the liquor store. Do you know that by law we're not allowed
To have a firearm where there's alcohol.
They
pull your liquor license.
They can come in there and rob me. They come in there and kill me. I can't do nothing.
Can't do nothing.
I can't do nothing.
Which is sad.
You know,
Yeah.
and it shouldn't be like that. Now,
Yeah.
if you're gonna allow everybody to carry a gun, why not a business owner to
Right.
protect his
To
property?
protect his property.
Yeah.
You know, that is wrong. I don't understand that. Where they get that mentality from? You know, so are you balancing the scale for the criminals? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not trying to protect me.
You sure ain't. You protecting them more so than anything.
Right. So
I'm just saying.
that's what runs me hot. I don't want to ignore our listeners. If you have any questions, the call-in number tonight is 346-779-5831. If you'd like to call in about Uvalde, Texas, call in and give us your feelings. This show is usually about uplifting, encouraging, and empowering small business, and we'll get into that shortly. But right now, our hearts go out to Uvalde, Texas. It goes out to the parents of those children who won't be with us any longer. Our heart goes out to their families who still have to be here while their children, while their godchildren, while their grandchildren, their nieces and their nephews won't be with us anymore. Our hearts go out to them tonight on the Real Talk 100 Radio Power Hour. So we're discussing Uvalde, Texas right now. You're encouraged to call in for the first, 20 or 30 minutes on the show at 346-779-5831. Uvalde, Texas. Let's have a short moment of silence for them. Let's take 10 seconds. Short moment of silence for Uvalde, Texas. All right, y'all. I don't want to ignore our listening audience tonight. They chimed in right off the bat. Lisa and Melissa have a lot to say. I already said what Lisa said. I'll just put everything on the screen. One person commented, Lisa, down below you, and they said that he bought it off the street.
Oh, wow.
Right here. Bought it off the street. I don't know why the Facebook user doesn't have a name. Facebook user, reveal yourself. Who are you?
Right.
Facebook user said they bought it off the street.
That's just be speculation. We don't know.
Don't know?
No, we don't know.
Okay, that wasn't in the news.
I didn't see it.
Didn't see it. Okay. Okay. I encourage y'all to please share the video. If you're watching us from any one of our live feeds, share the video. We want everybody to know who the Real Talk 100 Radio Power Hour is. We want everybody to know that this show is all about uplifting and encouraging and empowering small business owners, empowering our community, uplifting our community, and sharing the love. If you would like to be on the Real Talk 100 Radio Power Hour, all you have to do is text POWER to 936-333-1969. The call-in number, before we get into the show, the call-in number is 346-779-5831. Uvalde, Texas, our hearts go out to you tonight. The person needs to change. The person needs to be charged with 21 counts of murder. What do y'all feel about that one?
They won't get a chance because they lit him up.
Right.
He didn't get 200 yards away from the school by the time they got him.
Yep.
Okay, Lisa, he's already got them 21 counts. They probably shot him more than that, huh?
Yeah. They most definitely shot more than that. But Gene, not only that, but just think about it. The other kids that's seen it, that then man, what they gonna go through? Traumatized, man.
Traumatized.
Them kids gonna have dreams and they have nightmares and everything else.
Some of them brothers, some of them sisters,
Yeah,
some of them
man.
best friends.
Yep.
So
they're gonna be traumatized.
And those parents, it was parents there knocking the windows out of the school, getting their kids out of the classroom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they locked it down. And I mean, parents was there when the police was arriving. Everybody was arriving at the same time.
Melissa says the laws need to be changed. What are the chances of that?
It's not gonna happen.
Even with all these tragedies happening, you don't think
it's not gonna happen.
Governor's gonna say, you know what, I screwed up.
The thing is, I learned, man, just on seeing how things is in the world. If it don't benefit the top, it don't even matter.
If it don't benefit the top 2%, huh?
Yeah, if it don't benefit the top 2 people, they don't care.
That's why gas $4, almost $5.
Yeah,
that's why our gas almost $5.
I saw a post the other day. The gas is
either
$6.49 or $7.49 in California. But you know the price of living.
Yeah.
Well, Buffalo too.
In Buffalo, New York.
Yeah.
It's high out there.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, all right, everybody. My phone is not ringing off the hook, and nobody else is commenting about Uvalde. We took a 10-minute break. A 10-second moment of silence for the kids in Uvalde, Texas. Please call in if you have any more thoughts. If you'd like to pray with us, anything. If you'd like to call us, the number is 346-779-5831. We're about to uplift, encourage, and empower small businesses for the rest of the show. Please join in. If you're a small business owner, this show is for you. Tonight, we have several small businesses in the house, and we'd like you to join in too. Please put your small businesses in the comments. Tonight, we have Another Level Soul Food in the building. You can give them a follow on Instagram and Facebook. Can Wayne introduce your small businesses right quick and what you do for the community?
Small businesses. I own insurance business, Lattimore Insurance. We just opened back up, so we're up and running. Another small business I have is L&P Preservation. Then my bread and butter, Craven Cakes. Craven Cakes. If you can think it, we can bake it.
There you go.
So hey, there it is. We do all sorts of cakes, assorted chocolates, wedding cakes, graduation cakes, just everyday cakes, so.
And it's fire. Trust me, I had plenty of them cakes in my house.
Yeah, so.
Plenty of them.
You ought to be weighing a little bit more than you.
Man, I eat them cakes and I call King like, we need to go walking. We need to go walking. Because, man, I'm telling you, boy, whew, them cakes is fire. In fact, I just had, for my birthday, I just had some cupcakes.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter had a cake, and my grandson had a cake, and my wife had, we all had cakes. Every time we turn around, Ken, I need cake. I need cake.
Yeah.
While we're talking about those cakes, he makes birthday cakes, wedding cakes, cupcakes, any kind of cake you want, y'all. You can get it at Craving Cakes. You can find him on social media at Instagram and Facebook at Craving. Craving is spelled with a K, Kraving, and Cakes is spelled with a Z on the end. So it's Kraving, Cakes, Cakez. Craving Cakes on Instagram and Facebook make some of the best cakes in Houston, and they are the sponsor of the Real Talk 100 Radio Power Hour. Thank you, Ken Wayne, for all y'all do for the community, my man. If you need insurance, holler at old Ken Wayne down there. Ken Wayne, tell them some of the most important. Give them the top 2 insurances that they need.
Life insurance.
Life insurance.
Life insurance, life insurance, life insurance. You need auto insurance, you need renter's insurance, you need homeowner's insurance, but none of that does you no good unless you got life insurance. You don't have life insurance, they got to have a GoFundMe for you. They got to sell some chicken plates. They got to do something like that. And most of all, what we don't think of, us as a race, is generational wealth. Most generational wealth comes from being passed down. And that comes from insurance. You know what I'm saying? So we as a people don't think of that. You know, we don't even think about bearing ourselves.
Yep.
We leave somebody else to bear.
Yep.
And that, you know, that's very important. Life insurance, life insurance, life insurance.
That's the thing where I tell the people too all the time about that life insurance. You know, because all of my little nephews, my cousins, I say, man, y'all gotta understand. If you leave here without the appropriate life insurance covered, you need to come back and see the mess that you created.
That's right.
You need to come back and see it because you left your whole thing to somebody else to fend for, man. That's not right. When you on this world and on this earth doing unknown things, unworldly things, and then you don't have the proper covered life insurance, man, that don't make sense.
None.
That's correct.
None.
And I mean
you
it.
got people fighting over.
Yeah.
Fighting over the plot is too small.
Oh yeah.
I would have picked something else. Okay, well, do you have the money? No, then shut up.
Well,
You know, you got people, you left people down here fighting over your estate. You got them fighting over your gravesite.
you gotta fight over your car, your house. I mean, it's just.
I've even seen them fight over the GoFundMe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've even seen them fight over that.
Oh, they'll fight over who gonna have the dinner.
Right. Yeah. You know what I mean? Anything they can do, they're gonna fight, and it's just how things is, man. It's just sad. But if you have the appropriate life coverage, and then you have the appropriate aspects of who need to take care of what, and this and another, and everything just be a smooth process.
Buy you a $10,000 policy. You don't have to have a $50,000 policy. You don't have to have a $100,000 policy. You ain't got to have a $25,000 policy.
Right.
Somebody put you in the ground for 10.
Yep.
They'll put you in the ground for 8. They'll burn you up for 5.
Quick
You gotta try. But why leave that burden to your family?
Yep.
You know, why leave that burden to your family?
Like they don't have enough on their plate already.
That's right. So, you know, that's very important. You know, most of us don't think about that. $20 a month, $30 a month can get you some coverage. But the most hardest thing about selling life insurance is it is an intangible product.
Tell them what intangible means. Me and you know what it means, but somebody might be out there saying, huh?
You can't use it now.
Yeah.
It's of no use to you now.
Yeah.
So a lot of people look over that. Oh, what I need it for is not gonna do me no good.
But they don't look over going and getting the latest pair of Jordans or going and getting their hair done or they nails done. Yeah, it's tangible stuff that you see now. Going to buy the ladies Dooney or Louis Vuitton bag, Gucci bag. You know, they you know, you spending. I was just looking at something earlier, man, where they and I mean I never pay attention to it, where we are actually making people rich because it's their last name.
Yep.
Because of their last name.
Because their last name.
They'll buy last name.
Yeah, by last name. Everything that I just named is all somebody's last name.
Mm-hmm.
And we spend top dollar for somebody's last name, but yet when it comes to our family, we won't even spend $30, $40 for a life insurance policy. It's sad.
And most of them don't even understand.
Yep.
With the right insurance policy, it's an investment. You can use it.
Yep.
You can turn it into a tangible product. But you got to sit down with somebody that know what they're doing and somebody that's going to help you. But the first step is making that first step.
Yep.
Making the
Making the
first
first
step.
step.
Yep.
How does somebody get in contact with you, Kendall Wayne, if they want to take that first step?
You can reach me 979-337-1482. 337
979-337-1482.
1482. Or they can send me an email.
Send an email to
Lattimore.insurance.
Lattimore, Lattimore, Lattimore Insurance.
Dot insurance
Lattimore dot insurance
at gmail.com.
at gmail.com. All right. Everybody needs to get insurance. We didn't bring it up for no reason. We didn't bring it up just to fill empty space in the conversation. We brought it up because this is one of the small businesses that we're highlighting tonight before we get to our main guest. That's insurance. We wanted to make sure everybody knew how important it was to get insurance. Insurance, whether it's for your car. I get so tired. And I know it's expensive, but I get so tired of people going out and getting a brand new car. Going out and spending their tax money on a car and don't get it fully insured.
Don't get it fully insured.
Go out and wreck it and they just out of there.
Yep.
Yep.
Don't make sense.
Well, just imagine, and I hate to keep bringing this up. You can add a kid to an insurance policy for $10. Get them covered for 10,000, 20,000, 30,000.
Right.
We lost 18 kids today.
Yes,
Imagine how many of those kids that don't have insurance.
probably over half of them. Probably over half of them. Probably 70% of them.
Yep.
Depends. I hate to say it, but it depends on, was it predominantly white? Was it predominantly black? What was the
Hispanic.
What was it? The area
Hispanic?
Hispanic? Yeah.
What you know more about insurance than we do. Generally speaking, does the Hispanic community insure themselves?
Mostly, for the most part, yes, in this area. I can't say it for the area that I grew up in. Yes,
Right.
you know. So yes, they do. You know, the Hispanic population really is good about insuring cars, insurance their cars, their houses, and life insurance, which is basically that agent. Because if you sell somebody some car insurance and you see the need for some life insurance and you see them people every month or you talk to them or you getting their money every month, why would you not offer them something that's affordable? You know, a lot of people go for the money, and it's not all about the money. It's about what you can provide, the service that you're providing. It's not all about the money.
Yeah.
You know, the money will come.
Right.
You know, it's about. I do a lot of things. I have people calling me daily for help on different things. You know, I don't charge anybody anything. You know, but some people say my time is money.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
But it's about what you can do. I believe my blessings come from somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need to sell you a overpriced policy to get blessed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to just give you something.
That's right, something.
Yep.
Everybody needs something. You know, no matter, and I mean everybody out there listening, everybody needs something. If you have nothing, you need something. You know.
So let's back up just a second. You just said something that's very valuable. It's very valuable to me, and it should be very valuable to everybody who's listening to the show. You said that you're not going to sell. You don't have to sell the highest one, the highest price insurance.
Exactly.
Are you trying to tell me that there's agents out there, and if you don't want to tell on them, don't tell on them. But are you trying to tell me there are insurance agents out there that will give you one that you don't even need just so they can make the dollar?
No, it's everybody. We human.
Yeah.
We
Way
human.
to make a buck.
We human. You got a banker that'll steal your money, won't you? You got companies that think they got money and they running Ponzi schemes on them, and them $1 million companies, right? So what makes us, any different? You know?
So how does somebody whose eyes aren't open, how do you stop that from happening?
You research.
Research the agent?
You research what you're buying.
Okay.
You research what you're buying.
Know
Always,
know what it's worth.
it's like buying a car. When I walk into the car lot over here, you're going to go with the one that's got the best deal, right?
Yes, sir.
So why not do that with protecting your life?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like some people, and I'm going to say this and then we're going to close it out, but you get what you buy.
Yep.
And I tell a lot of people that, yeah, of course, I can go out and I can buy a policy and they never read that policy. Okay, State Farm is $50 over here, but I can go over here to XYZ and get it for 20. Let something happen and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? See how much trouble you have getting the payment out of XYZ, or see why XYZ say this person wasn't covered driving your car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or your house wasn't covered for this, or it wasn't covered for that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what a lot of people get mistaken. You know, of course, sometimes you might have to pay a little bit extra, but I would pay the extra to resolve the headache at the end.
At the end.
Because you get what you pay for.
Yep.
That's right. You get what you pay for.
In a lot of instances, that's true.
You know, I had a neighbor that somebody hit him, and he took his little girl to school every day. And he had a little car that he take in, a little gas saver, had AC in it. He'd go sit up at the school an hour early with the moms up there, look at look at movies on his tablet,
Right.
you know,
Right.
retired guy, and somebody hit him.
Mhm.
So I'm sitting there looking, and you know, most people they don't want you in their business, you know.
Right.
So I'm a insurance adjuster, certified insurance adjuster. I'm looking. He had them to haul a little car to the house. It sat in the driveway for about 2-3 weeks. And I'm looking, I said, this guy don't have a rental car. Why don't he have a rental car?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He going to the school every day. Man, it's been 95 degrees for the last 3 weeks. He got an old pickup truck that he pulled out the driveway that he goes set up in the line at the school for an hour and 15 minutes with no hour.
Wow.
I'm like, dude, somebody hit you. You know,
Well, that's where the priorities are.
you know what I'm saying? So, you know, sometimes you just have to take, you know, and like I've said before, you ain't gotta buy it from me. Buy it from somebody. I don't care who you buy it from.
Just as long as you had it.
As long as you got it. You ain't gotta buy it from me. You know what I'm saying? I will point you in the right direction. I have did it. You know, this is better. I prefer you do this. You know, I'm more of a consultant than I am an agent.
Right.
Yes, sir. That is good knowledge to have, everybody. I just wanted him to chime in. I do have his information on the screen, as I will our main guest in just a second. If you need more education in the insurance department, if you need to purchase insurance, whether it's dealing with your life, your home, your car, anything, Mr. Kenneth Lattimore and his lovely wife, she's not here tonight, they sell insurance. They can insure you. They can get you insured. And the main topic tonight is, you know, when we pass away, y'all. When we pass away, just think about it for a second, and think it over. Sleep on it tonight. When we pass away, when your husband passes away, your wife, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your child, God forbid that it happens to you like it happened today in Uvalde. But the main subject tonight is to get your family insured so that when they pass away, God forbid, you don't have to fight over. You don't have to break yourself. You don't have to sell your home and your car and
Plates.
put up GoFundMe's and
Right.
sell plates. And you don't have to do all that to bury your loved ones. It should already be in your insurance policy. It should already be covered. Same thing with your vehicles. Don't go out and buy a brand new vehicle and don't fully insure it. I know it's hard. I know it's hard.
And it's expensive.
And
It's
it's
expensive.
expensive.
Yep. And that's the thing, even with these insurance now, mainly with the car insurance, they make it so much expensive because people just driving don't have no insurance. So you have to have what is an uninsured motorist.
Mhm.
So that's to cover you in case somebody hit you that don't have insurance, man. They make you pay for somebody else's mistake. And this is they already got if you got bad credit, you're paying more for car insurance. Then you got to pay for these people that's not have car insurance because you got to get uninsured motorists.
That's
So
right.
it's just crazy.
Yeah. Crazy.
It's the world we live in.
Lattimore Insurance information is on the screen right now. We're going to break off and get to our main subject of the night, and that is another level soul food. Another level of soul food is in the building. I'm gonna let him tell you how he operates, where he operates, how far he'll deliver, and all that. I've had his food before, I believe, but
Yep.
it wasn't under this company name.
Exactly.
Let's talk to him for a few minutes. What's going on, man?
What's going on, man? I was gonna bring some food tonight too, man. This back, man, has been killing me, Malcolm, brother. I've been going through this back pain for a couple of weeks now. So y'all just keeping my prayers while I'm moving, keep moving and moving, because you know I gotta find that comfortable position, and then I gotta stay still.
What happened to you back, if you don't mind me asking?
Man, I don't know, man. Just wear and tear. They say, you know, I'm going to a chiropractor. Just trying to do it the natural way. You know what I mean? Without no surgery or all them pain pills. Cause I ain't a pill popper.
Right.
I hate taking pills and everything. It's like I take one thing, something else go wrong. You know what I mean? So I don't know what I did, man. It's like my disc. So when I had an X-ray, my 4 and 5 discs is pretty much sitting on top of each other.
Okay.
So I don't have no that space in between there. So that cartilage that's in there is bulging out on that nerve and it shoot down the back of your leg. So
Okay.
bro. I mean, it's been a task, but you know what I mean. God is good. You know, he gonna make it happen.
Man,
You know what I
look,
mean?
it's gotta be old age, man. Because
You
as I
got
was
to.
telling you already, this hip is giving me HELL. I'm trying to censor myself, y'all. It's hard.
Yeah.
So it's your back. Is it your lower, your upper?
My lower back.
Lower
It's my
back.
lower back, and like I said, shoot down to your leg. I know when it get really bad because the bottom of your foot get the tingling. I'm like, oh, let me get out my feet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like I say, most people talking about just take you some pain pill. Man, I found out the most thing that helps me out and get rid of pain is stretching.
Stretching. Yes.
Mhm.
I can stretch. I do all my stretches exercise, the pain going away instantly.
Yes,
You know what I
sir.
mean? So, big shout out to, matter of fact, it's the chiropractor right down the street, the Well Awareness, right down here on 1960.
Don't tell me you on Walters Road across from Walmart.
I believe so it is. Black
Yes,
owned
sir.
sister. Yes, sir, man. I can't think of her name right now. Doctor, I think Melody. Melody, I think that's her name.
It's gonna come to me in a minute, but I went to her too.
Man,
It's
she's
right across the street from Walmart.
right. Yeah, man, she a blessing, man. She been doing the deep spine compression on me, a lot of exercise, a lot of adjustments. Man, man, hats goes off to the sister, man. She got it going on. I call probably like 5 or 6 chiropractors, man, and she just stuck out to me the most because she called me back and got me right on in because I was in pain.
I'm gonna give her a shout out in just a minute. I know exactly who it is.
Yeah, man.
And I can't call the name Health. It's wellness something. It's right off Walters Road. If you get on Google right now though, and Google chiropractors on Walters Road, I guarantee you she'll
come up. That's what exactly where it's at. Go down to Walters Road, make a left into that parking lot.
Yes,
Be right there.
Yes, sir. Well, all right. While you're talking about your small business, I will Google her right quick.
Okay.
Shout out to Mr. Jimmy Jams. DJ Jimmy Jams is on the live feed tonight. Anybody needs DJ services, we're here for you, DJ Jimmy Jams.
What's up? Outside.
DJ Jimmy Jams is all over Houston.
That's what's up.
Y'all check him out. Now, I want you to go off and elaborate about Another Level Soul Food, what you cook, where do you deliver, how long you been in business, what inspired you to get in business?
Man, listen, I worked for a restaurant. Everybody know who I am. It's Bruce from Sweetie Pie. That's where I came from. That's my passion is cooking. So I came from there, man. I ran an operation, man, for 10 years where I built those restaurants from ground up to nothing. And man, now it's just to the point where I said, man, I got to do something for me, man. I can't continue to keep doing something for somebody else. And at first I named it Sweetie Pies Delivery because I mean, it's so many Sweetie Pies out here that I ain't figured it was going to be an issue for me to name, Bruce Sweetie Pies Delivery, but it was an issue. So that's why I wound up changing the name to Another Level Soul Food, which I need to start branding myself anyway. So it was a blessing, man, to come up, and that name came up to me, man, in my sleep because I know with my food and the passion that me and my business partner, and she's the chef as well, Chef Avian, she couldn't be here tonight, but me and her, we go in the kitchen and it's like, we come up with different type of concepts to make things better. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people sell soul food, but it's just that quality of it. So we came up with, we want to take our food to another level. So why not name it Another Level Soul Food? And that's how the name came up.
That's how the name came up.
And that's how it came up. And man, it's been a blessing. I service Katy and Cypress area in some part of Houston because we're going to go a 15-mile radius due to the fact that we want your food to be hot and fresh when we get it to you. When I first started off, I took it and I drove 25 miles and then the food was cold. So I drove 20 miles and the food was lukewarm. I drove 15 miles to my cousin's house. I drove 15 miles to his house, got to his house, opened up a plate, and it's still piping hot. I like, okay, 15-mile radius it is. And then on that, for us, we're trying to keep the cost down when it comes to the delivery because we charge per mile. So I don't want to have a person paying a whole bunch for food and then got to pay another healthy fee for their mileage to get their food. So man, it's just been a blessing, man. There's it right there. Yep. Well-deserved awareness. That is her right there.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
yeah, anybody got any type of back issues, man, yeah, go. And I don't mean get out of subject, but man, this sister had, like I say before, I couldn't do none of this. I mean, I couldn't move or nothing. Can you tell? I've been down. I've been called Ken. I mean, I'm in the bed. I can't even move. I'm telling you, I can't move, man. And then, like I say, today I went this morning for my third consultation. I had an X-ray and everything, and she showed it to me. You know what I mean? And she said she's gonna give me back without medication. That's what I want because I don't like taking medicine at all.
At all, man.
At all.
I don't either, man. Because it only, in the cases I've seen, it makes you become addicted.
Yeah.
To taking it.
Depending on it.
Uh-huh.
Depending on it. I went to another. I don't want to put his name out there, but I went to another chiropractor, and he said, "Well, take some Aleve, right? Because you might have information in her, and Tylenol won't take out the information." I'm like, okay. Now, mind you, I have high blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? So when I took that lead, I was just telling Keno on our way over here, I took that lead, it shot my blood pressure up through the roof. My stuff like almost 200 over like 110. You know what I'm saying? It's all because I normally keep my blood pressure down, but when I took that lead, through the roof.
Through the roof?
Through the roof. That's why I don't like taking medicine.
I like the sound of that. I put it up there, the whole thing now for back, bone, knee, and joint pain called Well-Deserved Wellness and Chiropractic. They are the best. I've seen them. She couldn't do much for me
Right.
because I got to get a replacement, but the doctor ordered me to go there.
Yeah.
For preliminary reasons,
Right.
you know, initial, he wanted to get me examined, make sure whatever I need, make sure I need the surgery. And I'm like, okay, I'll go.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, I need it.
Yep.
You know, so there it is right there on the screen, y'all. Anybody in the Houston area, not just in the 1960 Spring area, anybody in the Houston area, we support small businesses.
Most
We
definitely.
uplift, empower, and encourage them to do well. And this one gets 5 stars from all of us.
Most definitely. Salute all the staff over and all them Nina and Craig and I think her name Dr. Melody. I can't think of their
I
name, but
think
man,
it is Melody.
I think it's Melody, man. And I mean, just all they so nice, man. It's just like,
Right.
you know, and that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? When you go into different businesses nowadays, small business, it doesn't make sense. People just don't give you that your money's worth no more. You know what I'm saying? That customer service, you know,
Nope.
they don't give you. I walked into a place the other day, nobody even greeted me.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing with us at Another Level Soul Food, man. We want to give you guys that your money's worth. We're going to give you that top-notch customer service. We want to give you that hot and piping food, you know. And like I say, our menu, I put it basic, you know, fried chicken, baked chicken, oxtails, fried fish, fried pork chops, smothered pork chops. I had some barbecue ribs on last week, macaroni and cheese, sweet potato yams, greens, cabbage, green beans, and I'm probably throw something else on the menu. It just depends on how I feel. You know what I mean? I try to keep the menu small because the building that we're cooking out of is really small. So we can't have a lot of food because of what we got a little small kitchen that we lease and that we rent out of. It's not that big, just enough for us to do what we need to do and clean up and get out. You know what I mean? But
Yes, sir.
it's a blessing. That's why I want to push for. I might, you know, a food truck gonna be coming in the near future. We still probably offer delivery service, but I mean, you know, it's just all what God take us to, man. You know, and I just, you know, the support from the community. You know, like I say, Katy, Cypress, and some part of Houston that I know I went in. Just as long as if it's in a 15-mile radius.
Katy, Cypress, and parts of Houston, he will deliver to you. I'm about to put his business information on the screen as well.
Right.
And it's is it soul food only?
Yes, it's soul food only, and also we do catering service too. So, you know, we got all the graduations and stuff coming up. We do a lot of catering service. Actually, we shut down this week because we're doing a catering service for somebody. We just did a Mother's Day brunch. I mean, it just come up, man, and you know, and I like to make sure I can take care of people. So it depends on whatever they want their menu is, we can do it. You know, but like for us with the everyday soul food, yes, the menu stays the same. We don't try to switch it up because we got to constantly switch up the menu. And I just add, you know, today's special, you know, barbecue, today's special oxtail, you know, just add those things on there. But pretty much keep the menu the same every day. And then, like I said, you guys go on follow us on Facebook, Another Level Soul Food, and Instagram is another _level_ soul food. Why they break it up like that, I have no idea, but
Right.
that's what it is.
It took me a while to get used to Instagram too. It got to be a dot or underscore or something.
Exactly.
I realized that too, but I know what it is because Real Talk 100 Radio, they let us do it all the way out.
Okay.
What it was is somebody had the name already.
Already. Okay.
So if
Gotcha.
somebody has the name already on Instagram, they're gonna make you use differentiate your name from theirs.
From there.
So you
Gotcha.
gotta put a dot or something or underscore in there on Instagram. So y'all check him out on Instagram and Facebook at Another Level Soul Food.
Yep.
And you can probably put it in, from my experience on Instagram, you can still put Another Level Soul Food in there and his business will come
Come
up.
up. Yep.
What description can you give of your logo when they go to Instagram, since they got to put that dot in there? Because it's gonna come up.
Come up. Oh, when you go to there, you will see me. My picture come up on there, so y'all know it's me. So it's like it won't be no scam. Or, this no, it's me. You know, I put it on there so you will see me. To the guy, I have one of my friends doing my logo. So till he get done with logo, my logo is me right now. You know what I mean? So you will see me standing up there. You know what I mean? And you'll know who it is. Just click on the follow pictures, man. I take a lot of pictures with a lot of customers because, man, I want them to know, man, without them, it won't be no me or no us, just without business, period. And the thing is, I ask people all the time, in a business, who is the most important people of the business?
The customer.
The customers.
Yes, sir.
The customers. People, I asked a person at Walmart, I'm like, man, who's the most important person in Walmart? He's talking about the owner. I said, no, that's not true, bro.
No,
I said, you see all these people walking around spending their money? If it weren't for them, you won't have a job and nobody else have a job.
You see the customers made them pull that Juneteenth ice cream out of there, didn't they?
Yeah, they had
it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone, baby.
Man,
Because we wasn't having it.
yeah. So that's the thing, man. You know, with business nowadays, man, I want everybody, all my customers, man, let them know, man, I appreciate them. I'm gonna give y'all a top-notch customer service. I'm gonna make sure y'all food, man, is on point and it's to another level, man. So when you bite down on my food, you're gonna be like, wow, this is on another level. You know what I mean?
Another Level Soul Food. Before I get into my next question, give them the basic menu and then tell them when your specialty days are. You said you add a specialty dish on certain days.
My days is Tuesday through Friday. On the weekend, we have a lot of catering events and functions, stuff like that. So I kind of leave them weekends open, and then I have so much other stuff to be doing. So I dedicate the weekend to that. But my basic menu is, like I say, fried chicken, baked chicken, fried pork chops, smothered pork chops, smothered chicken, greens, cabbage, macaroni and cheese, yams, cornbread, peach cobbler. Can't forget about that peach cobbler. And that's the basic menu. And my hours is from 11 to 8, Tuesday through Friday. And then, like I say, on Wednesday, I might have oxtails or barbecue. And on Thursday, I might, just depending on how the day go, where I can get the ribs on the grill, or I can go to the store and find the oxtail, because that's one thing a lot of people want, them oxtails. But the cost of the oxtails is through the roof right now. With all the meat is really. But when you gotta look at it, I don't want to be charging nobody $30 a plate for oxtail. You know what I'm saying? So I have to look at it on the business aspect. Do I want to go and spend $10 per pound for oxtail? Because they expensive. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when you do that, you got to make sure, you know what I'm saying, your cost is going into that, because I can't spend $10 for a pound and then give an oxtail plate for $15. I'm just giving food away.
Just giving it away.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
we are with Another Level Soul Food, and they primarily deliver in Katy, Cypress, and some parts of Houston.
Yep.
Because he doesn't want to travel too far out of his radius, because the food gets cold, y'all. Yeah. He wants you to get it piping hot, fresh out of the oven, fresh out of the oven. Hey, he wants to give it to you fresh and hot. You can't blame him for that. But give him a call. I'm about to post his business. I'm about to post where you can find this business at on Facebook, right? Well, I was, but it didn't come up immediately. I'll post it in just a minute. But this is Another Level Soul Food. We just gave you his basic menu. Did you give me the days that you have oxtails? The days that you have your specialty dishes? Did you already say that?
Normally I try to have oxtails on Thursdays,
Thursday?
and then I do barbecue on Wednesday. So them only two specials. We thinking about doing meatloaf as well. So
Okay.
we might bring another meatloaf special on Fridays.
Okay.
So therefore we'll have a special item pretty much every day except for Tuesday. You know what I mean? So except for Tuesday, because Tuesday is one of the first day we open up, and then like I said, I don't want to be having all this, man, because right now it's me, the chef, and my daughters and them where they do all the delivering. So and once my business pick up, we're gonna have to expand and get more drivers and get more help, and because I don't want to get overwhelmed. Not right out the gate.
Exactly.
You know what I
You
mean?
don't want to get overwhelmed until you're able to expand
Right.
and handle the demand.
The demands of it, because when you get overwhelmed, then your service gonna go down. Then and then now you're gonna have people talking, and I don't want that.
No.
I want all positive vibes.
You know the game.
I know the game.
You know
what I
the
mean?
game.
I've been around too long.
So you expand too quickly. That's
Yep.
what happens to a lot of restaurants.
Yeah.
They expand too quickly, and then that's when the problems come with your bad ratings and your
Yep.
bad reviews.
Yep.
You got that right. You got that right. The same thing happened. I don't want to bash nobody. So it's a very popular restaurant in Houston,
Yep.
and they specialize in selling oversized legs.
Mhm.
I'll describe them like that.
Right.
Same thing happened to
Yep.
them, where they started out and it was booming. It still is booming.
Yep.
But their ratings and the reviews went way
Way
down
down. Yeah.
after they blew up because
Yeah.
they couldn't keep up.
Yep.
They could exercise. They could not exercise. They could exercise. They could focus. That's
Right.
the word I'm looking for.
Mhm.
They could focus better when it was slow.
Right.
When it got faster,
Yeah. It's through the roof.
That's what happened.
That's what
and
happened.
people forgot the recipes, and
Yeah.
then they would hire people that didn't know the recipes and wouldn't use the recipe book, so it tasted different. And it wasn't cooked right, and so
That's
the
how I
game.
go. I know the game.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Know the
Y'all,
game,
please,
man.
please share the video worldwide. We want everybody to know who Another Level Seafood. Listen to me. We want
You got
everybody
those
to
crab
know-
legs on the line.
I want everybody to know who Another Level Soul Food is tonight. That is Another Level Soul Food on Instagram and Facebook. Look for his face. There's his face right there. When you look, his face is on the name, right?
Right. Yep. On the name.
You can't miss it, so you can't say, "Oops, I clicked the wrong one." And
Because it ain't gonna be me. If it ain't me, it ain't it.
you can't listen, because I want y'all to see something right quick. I want you to show your patented look when you deliver some food to somebody's door.
That smile. Look, that smile. Like, hey.
You gotta hold
You know
the
what
phone
I'm
up. You gotta hold the phone
Look,
up.
I'll be like this. Hey, can we get a picture? I'll be like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when y'all go in there, y'all see, man. I have a lot of fun with the people, man. And it's like everybody know me from the show Sweetie Pie. So when I go up to their house, they be like, "It's you for real?" I'm like, "Yeah." You know what I'm saying? Who you thought gonna be my twin? So
Yeah.
Tell them about that right quick. I know y'all are no longer
Yeah.
in business, or well, you're no longer a part of
part of business. Yeah.
Do you mind touching on that a little bit for those who know you from the hit show,
Right.
the hit miniseries, and the critically acclaimed restaurant
Right.
Sweetie Pie? You want to touch on that right quick?
I mean, I've been a part of Sweetie Pie since 2011, all the way up into 2000 and like last year. Nope, yeah, year before last. And it was just time, man, to walk away. I still love her, man. My heart prayers goes out to Miss Robbie and Tim and this situation that they dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I never like bad blood between nobody. You know what I mean? I don't never have no bad blood. So when I had the name and she called me up and like, Bruce, you can't use my name and this and another, which, I mean, if you guys Google Sweetie Pies, it's so many different Sweetie Pies. You know what I'm saying? I just feel that out of respect, okay, you don't want me to use name, that's fine. You know, I brand myself, you know what I mean? But
Was she mad?
she wasn't really mad. She just nice about it. You know what I mean? She just, I guess in business, how business goes, she don't want, I don't know, it was a post that somebody posted for us with the food they had here, and then they went there and they said the food here was way better. You know, I don't know. I don't know if it was that, but I mean, it's just on business. I look at it where if somebody will probably something will happen where they'll think they can go after her because I'm a part of associated
legal
with her.
aspect.
legal
Legal
aspect.
aspects,
So I
yeah.
can understand it
So
on that point of view. So when I look at it, just like as a business owner, you look at it like, oh, okay.
Right.
But I get it. You know what I'm saying? I say it wasn't no hard feelings, nothing, man. I love Miss Robbie, man. But it's just to the point where, it's just time to build for yourself anyway.
yeah.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I mean?
Most definitely. Most definitely. He was on the critically acclaimed show. Excuse me. He was on the worldwide known, critically acclaimed miniseries Sweetie Pies, and he was also he wasn't. I can't get the words together tonight, y'all.
Sorry.
I'll get it together in a minute. He was also a big part of Sweetie Pies, the restaurant, and he branched off on his own. And launched another level soul food. He's on the show tonight because we're uplifting him, we're empowering him, and we're encouraging him to success. We're not crabs in the buckets at Real Talk 100 Radio. We want him to succeed. We want the entire city of Houston to know who he is and the greater surrounding areas. The main reason we do this show is because you ever notice how your next door neighbor, whether you live in an apartment complex, whether you live in a house, sometimes, a lot of times, you don't even talk to your neighbors.
Yeah, you don't.
Your neighbor might be the president of the United States, and you never talk to him. So one of the main focuses of Real Talk 100 Power Hour is to introduce you to your neighbors.
Yep.
Whether your neighbor lives right next door on the same street, the same neighborhood, somebody in your neighborhood might be looking right now and saying, man, I saw him at the gas station.
Yep.
I didn't even know he cooked food.
Yep.
That's one of the reasons we do this show. We want people to know who the small businesses are that come through Real Talk Power Hour.
Man, that's appreciated, man, because like I said, we need it. And a lot of people, they out here, they starting business, you know what I mean, without the business aspect. With me, people like, well, Bruce, why you didn't just get a location, or why you didn't
It's
just get a
coming.
building?
It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
Brenham, we coming.
You
We
better
still
know it.
coming.
But the thing is, like I said, me and Kenny, we talk all the time where you have to build your customer base up. You know what I mean? And I think, just introducing the food where we're doing this now and then, most likely we might take it to Brenham too and do the same thing up there and just introduce our food to the community before we open up the building. So once we open up the building, now we have the customers to sustain that building.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what a lot of people do go wrong at. They go straight into a building, but they only have the customer base to fill that building.
It wasn't in God's plan, because we did have a building in Brenham, but we ran into a hiccup. A lot of people wanted it, some didn't.
Yeah.
So we ran into a hiccup. So, God will speak to you when it's time for him to speak to you.
You better know it.
So what we're doing is we have to re-strategize, replan, and when we come back, we're coming back hitting hard now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's basically it. Yeah, Brenham, we coming. Don't sleep on us. Don't think we not coming, because we coming. It may be 2023, but we plan on start working on something this year.
Yep, slowly but surely.
But before the end of the year. But delivery service is coming to Brenham.
Yep.
We plan on expanding. We've already, talked about it. It's just we waiting on everything to fall into place. So we will be out in Brenham with the delivery service. As far as here in Houston, we're also looking for a drive-through here in Houston, with Cypress Katy area. We're looking for a drive-through, so you'll be able to come and pick it up.
Right.
So that's in the works. So, basically it's just building it, building the brand.
Building the brand. And that's the thing too. Like, people, I love y'all. I love everybody that support us and stuff like that. But the one thing where I always have issue with is people don't read. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Man, they don't read. The flyer clearly say, the menu say delivery service only. So I have people calling up, okay, I want to put an order. What's the address? Can I come pick it up?
It's on the fly.
And I'm saying to myself, like, did that flyer say delivery only, or is I'm tripping? You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, I don't want to put it out there like that, but come on, people, we got the reason why we do that is because of the location where we at. We can't have you come pick it up because it's going to interfere with the other parties, and the owner, like, he don't want that, because if it blow up too bad, because he looked it up on my thing and he's like, oh, I know it's gonna get crazy. You know what I mean? So when all them cars come up there and stuff like that, he just ain't want that. So he's like, you can have it, but you got the delivery on it. Can't nobody come up here. So I'm like, all right, well, that's fine. You know what I mean? What works. It's your building, it ain't mine.
It's coming though.
Yeah.
It's coming.
We are speaking with Mr. Bruce George of Another Level Soul Food, y'all. Y'all please give him a follow on Instagram and Facebook. You can't miss it. I wanted to hold that phone up again and let you know what to look for. That's what you got to look for on his Instagram and Facebook page.
That's mine. You can't miss me.
It's a patented move. Now,
you better know it.
We want you to know. We want you to patronize his small business. We want you to. He's a hell of a cook, and don't take our word for it.
Right.
All our bluff. Give him a call. How do they contact you?
Man, they got it's two numbers that we can go to. Let me get these numbers. It's two numbers that they can go on and get. One of them is 636. Let me get it down. Because two numbers that you can go on, and these are numbers that they call to place their orders. One number is 636-675-6586.
675. What's the rest of it?
6586.
6586.
Yep, that's 636-675-6586. That's one of the numbers, and the other number is 323, because the phone be ringing off the hook. We don't want to have nobody on hold. So the other phone number is 323 307.
307.
Yep, 6977.
07.
Yep, 307 6977.
6977.
Yep. And those are the two numbers that you guys can get. And please, y'all, do not text your order. It's a call in only. Okay, that's what the thing is. I'll be having people text me their order. I'm like, did I say text soul food delivery, or what is going on? You know what I'm saying? But just call in. That way we can make sure we get your order, give you guys total, see how far you is from the location, and that way you know your delivery charge and everything else out the gate.
And it's right now. It's delivery only.
Yes, right now it's delivery only.
Delivery only,
Yep.
And you cater to Cypress. You cater to
Katy and some of Houston.
Some of Houston.
Yep, some of Houston.
As long as it's within what?
15-mile radius.
15-mile radius
Yep.
of what, Katy?
Of Katy, it's like right there on 529. So right, if it's anywhere along there, as long as you're in that 15-mile radius, you good to go.
Good to go.
You're good to go.
There you have it. You also call 636-675-6586 or call 323-307-6977. If you're watching our live feed on Real Talk 100 Radio, I'm about to put it on the screen right now so you'll know exactly who to call. In closing, y'all, I want him to give anything that we may have missed tonight that you want our listening audience to know about Another Level Soul Food.
Man, just call us up, you guys. We won't disappoint you. Our customer service is over the top. Our food is over the top. Man, and we just appreciate y'all. And we want to give y'all something that the other business is lacking. And that way we want to give back to the community, man, and show y'all that we're not lacking at Another Level Soul Food. We're going to give you your money's worth, your customer service, and hey, you're going to get a tag on our picture. So when I come to your house, I don't want to hear nothing about you have your bonnet on, you ain't ready, you ain't this and that and other, because we taking a picture. Because like I say, I like to show everybody how I deal with my customers. And that's the thing where, as a business owner, you're not part of a day-to-day operation. A lot of business owners, they'll open up a business, but they're not there. They're not part of the operation. Me, I'm there. I'm part of the operation. And I come out, man, and have fun with y'all.
Thank you. One more question that you made me ask this question.
Yes, sir.
You said that we're gonna treat you like nobody else.
Yes, sir.
So, what makes Another Level Soul Food different than that soul food house up the street?
Because one thing about it is we're gonna greet you with respect. We want your business every day, all day. You know, we're not going to treat you just because you came here one day. You got to come here the next day. You're going to want to come back because of the atmosphere, because of the phone conversation, because of the, you know, what the interaction that we have. And I say it's just in some of these areas, in some of these places, it's just lacking so much. And that's one thing we want to do. We want to cover all those bases at another level. So you guys, your money's worth. I know most people, they be like, oh, I gotta go eat and this and another. Yes, it's your money. So when you spending your money, I want you to sit back, and when you eat my food, you're enjoying the food, and you be enjoying like, man, that's a good business to patronize.
There you have it, y'all. Hey, I asked him for it and I got it.
He got it.
I asked him for it, I got it. That's what separates his small business from any other eatery that sells soul food. And if anybody takes that challenge, you own soul food and you beg to differ, you welcome on the show too.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, because I've been to a couple soul food. Like I say, nope, nobody greet me. I ain't gonna put no names out there. Come in. They got come in. I gotta sit at the table for about 5 or 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Before somebody came over and greet me, want to take my order, and then they're not coming over, you know, with no welcome to such and such, such and such. You know, they coming over. What can I get for you? Well, you can start off by greeting me first of all. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing you want to do is greet me correctly. And your greeting is not where it should be. You know what I mean? Second of all, you know, ask me, have I been here before? You know, have I tried it? Have I tried the food? Or ask me, do I want to know about a special today? It's just anything, those things that it goes a long way when you spending your money. And I just found it out, man. And if I have bad customer service at places, 9 times out of 10, I won't go back.
It's just the same way. I tend to let people make it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I tend to let people make it, but if we walk somewhere, she be like, let's go. Give him a chance. Give him a chance. And she be like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Because it's important. It's important. If people understand how important their money are, you have to give a person, you know, we cap people off at 5 stars. You got to give people that spending their hard-earned dollars 10 stars. You know what I'm saying? 5 stars is just a cap. Why is just 5 stars? It's just a cap. When I spend my money to people, man, I want you to have the top-notch service. I want to make sure my food, if I order my steak medium well, I don't want you to come out of my steak charcoal black. You know what I'm saying? Or it don't matter. It's just when you paying attention to your customers and what they asking for, you're going to go a long way when it comes to business.
You have to go over and beyond.
You got to go beyond.
I love when I sit down in a restaurant and I don't have to ask for
oh my God.
Water.
Yeah.
Some more ice.
Because you shouldn't have to.
No.
You shouldn't have to. If I come to and mainly if you a server and your job is to serve me, to take care of me while I'm there, can I get a refill? Can I get a to-go box? I shouldn't have to ask for anything when I come to a restaurant.
No.
Because you've been trained properly enough. Like I say, when we get the building, that's going to be the top-notch party.
Yep.
We go into the building, the servers, and they don't understand that as being a server, you are the top-paid employee in the restaurant.
Right.
So therefore, your service had to be top-notch. Yeah. Just that simple. I don't want nobody saying, I sat over and I had to wait for a to-go box for a long time. I had to wait for a refill, or I couldn't find my way to get my check. Because no, I want, if you see somebody eating, I was at I'm always going somewhere and eating because that's what I do. I support. But I was somewhere eating the other day, and I finished eating. My plate, when I get done eating, I throw my napkin on the plate. That means I'm done.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm done. So the waiter never came over and asked me, would I like eating dessert? You know what I mean? The way they ain't gonna do it. They ain't ask me, can I get a refill on your strawberry lemonade? They didn't ask me, well, I like to take the plate. Yeah, can I take the plate out your way? That's most things. So when they finally came over, I'm like, I would like a dessert, right? And so I ordered cheesecake, which is one of my favorite things. Or a cheesecake. When they brought a cheesecake, the strawberries were spoiled. Now, me being a restaurant owner, and I know, spoiled food because I didn't dealt with it before. Where people don't use the method first in, first out. So when I go to taste the strawberry, actually I taste it and then I smelt it. Soon I taste, I'm like, ooh, me, I'm real discreet. I'm like, excuse me, can you know what I'm saying? I'm real quiet. I'm like, excuse me, This here is it's spoiled. You know what I mean? I'm being real conservative about it. Girl like, what? What? You say it's white? I said, if I wanted to be loud,
Yeah. They be killing me.
they'd be killing me with that. If I want to be loud, I'll be loud. I said, I don't want to affect your business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I'm telling you, I said, man, don't need to worry about it. I said, go tell the manager to come here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because some people you just can't deal with.
Nah.
You can't, because they don't have the mentality. Because when you just an employee,
It's not their place.
exactly.
It's not their place.
Because you just
So
employee,
they don't care.
It's just
They
bad.
don't care how they talk to you, how they treat you.
None of that.
It's a shame. It's
Yeah.
a shame some of the restaurants you go to.
Yeah.
I forgot one more question.
Yes, sir.
We gave out the phone numbers.
Yep.
To another level soul food. Another level soul food. This is the owner of Another Level Soul Food, Mr. Bruce George. We're here tonight to uplift him, empower him, and encourage his business, just like we're here to support small businesses all over Houston. But he delivers his soul food in Katy, Cypress, and certain parts of Houston.
And Brennan, we coming.
And Brenham, y'all are lucky because he's on his way to Brenham very, very soon. But my question is what are your operating hours and days so they know when to call you at these two numbers?
My operation is Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. every week.
Say it again.
Tuesday through Friday.
Through Friday.
Yep. From 11 a.m. to 8 p.m.
To 8 p.m.
Yes, sir. I had a guy call, and I say the hours on the menu is on the website. What I had a guy call me at 8:30. Bruce, you still open?
I had somebody call me Saturday. Where can I get some good oxtail from? I said, well, baby, you need to call back Tuesday through Friday. Right. I can't get you none today.
Right.
Unless I go in there and cook them.
Man.
Yeah.
As I say, man, it's just, people just don't read, man. That's all what it is. I love y'all, but, man, come on. Let's read.
Let's read. We go through the same things because we do a lot of promotions. We do a lot of advertising. For several different events, and we will post. Let's just say we're posting for an upcoming vendor event, and we say coming up June the 18th at George R. Brown Convention Center from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at night. We are asking for vendors. We're asking for local artists to come out and perform. We're asking y'all to give us a text to such and such number,
right?
And they'll
inbox.
I just said text.
Yeah.
Such and such to a certain number, and you write interested down here. Now I got to come to the post,
right?
Which I didn't want to do. I wanted you to go straight to the phone because we already have something in the phone that's already
designed for that.
Written.
Yeah.
So as a response, so when you text. Boom! All we gotta do is hit a button,
and it go right back to you.
It goes right back to you.
And people don't understand that.
Nah.
People don't understand the legitimacy behind it. It's a reason that we tell as our customers, our potential customers, to do certain things a certain way because of the back end. Yep. You know what I mean? Just the back end, and it makes the operation work so much smoothly. Instead, you have to go back and search. Just
I'm gonna tell you something funny. The other night, my wife was just playing around on Facebook and she posted, I got robbed at the gas station.
I read that.
And it was pump number 6. My phone rung all night long.
Right.
Are you all right? She was like, did you read the post?
No, nobody seen
that. I
got
robbed by pump number 6.
Only they seen was I got robbed and they called it. You know what I'm saying? What happened? I'm on my way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We got mad in Vegas. Oh, congratulations! But by the time she get to the end, it turned into, I don't know who posted this, but it started out, we just got married in Vegas.
Yeah.
But by the time you get to reading, it was we were so happy. And we saw the Eiffel Tower or whatever. I don't know whose post this is, but it was nice to read. Oh, congratulations! Text her, she just be cracking up.
Yeah.
The post.
Nobody read, man.
Yeah.
Y'all start reading, y'all. That is the topic for the last 10 minutes of the show. But we have been highlighting We've been highlighting another small business, another great small business in Houston, Texas, like we do every week on the Real Talk 100 Radio Power Hour. This week, it's all about another level soul food. Y'all, please, 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 please give them a follow, give them a like, give them a share. Whatever you can do on social media at Another Level Soul Food. And one more time for the Get On, man. How are they going to look for you on social media to know that it's you?
There you go. That me in that picture, y'all. Y'all look at it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because the thing is, people just love, man, the smiles, man, and that's what get it for me, man. It's just the smiles, man, that I put on people's face, bringing what we do to the comfort of your home, man. It's just a blessing, man. You know what I mean? And that's what I get out of it. It ain't about the money, it ain't about this. It's just about, you know, people loving you. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean?
People loving you.
People loving you. And I'm gonna get y'all the food up here, so don't trust me. I'm gonna get y'all the food up here. Let me, you know, I say, yeah, I've been sitting comfortable right now, so y'all see my back ain't been an issue because I'm sitting relaxed.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And then thanks to the chiropractor.
Thanks to the chiropractor. Thanks to him.
Yeah.
Thanks to her, I mean.
Yeah, her, yeah.
Thanks to the chiropractor. That brings our show to an end, unless my trusted cohort, our partner, our panel member, Mr. Kendall Wayne, has something to say in closing.
Just all I got to say tonight, when you get ready to get into bed, get down on your knees and say a prayer for those people that's hurting out there. You know, there's a lot of people out there, a lot of tragedies in the last couple of weeks, and it's time for praying. It's time, you know, it's time for all that other crap, you know, and you're in the comfort of your own home. Nobody got to see you.
Yep.
You can get down on your knees and you can shout and do whatever you got to do, because some people don't want to do that because they don't want to be seen.
Right.
So in the comfort of your own home, just, you know, or just say a prayer on your way home, you know, something like that. That's all, you know, we got to say, you know, just get down on your knees and send a prayer to all of these families that's suffering, the families in Buffalo, the families all over the world that where stuff is happening.
Yep.
You know, sometimes, you know, we all just got to give it up sometime, you know.
Yeah.
So that's basically it, you know. I'm gonna end the show with that tonight, you know. Just say a prayer for those in need, those in grieving, you know. That's basically what we can do. And my son is over here and he's itching to say something on the radio. Something you got to say before we go?
Yeah, I just want to thank you all guys for
Tuning in.
yeah.
And we're going to have a kids entrepreneur show coming. We're putting it together. It's summertime and the kids can come up here. So we're going to have a few kids up here that let them tell us what they want to be when they grow up and explain to us, you know, what they need. And, you know, we're not only for the grown folks, we'll help the kids too.
No doubt, because as the tragedy scene in Uvalde, you know, they need us.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They need us.
So,
And like I say, man, it starts from home, man. And like I say, that's one thing I can say about us, man. As fathers, man, we step up,
that's right.
you know, to the plate, you know. And that's the thing, man. Our children are everything. They are a mirror of us. So we have to teach them early, at an early age, how to be responsible, how to make sure your family's protected, how to make sure you got good credit, because these are things what never ever taught to us.
That's
ever.
right. That's right.
You know.
Shout out to my dad on that note. Shout out to my father on that note. He did teach me, but only because he was well educated.
Okay.
And he saw corporate life, believe it or not, in the 70s.
Oh wow.
Wow.
He was my dad.
I mean, that's
was
a blessing.
My
That's
dad
a blessing.
was almost a genius. I mean, he was one of them that could, you know how big the mainframes used to be, the mainframe computers. He could build those.
Oh wow.
So that was he was a hot commodity because even CEOs today
Couldn't do that.
Don't know how to build no computers. So back in the 70s and the 80s, that was my dad. So anyway, shout out to my dad, Reverend Marvin L. Jackson,
What's up? Big salute.
Pastor of Bible Fellowship Baptist Church on Antoine and the Beltway. That man, it didn't hit me. Unfortunately, it didn't hit me how important credit was until I'm 52 now. I turned 46.
Wow.
47, excuse me, 45.
45.
I turned 45 and I went ding.
Yep.
And here it is 7 years later.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, I still haven't pulled the trigger because the restaurant closed down. And too many
Right.
things.
Too many things happen.
Too many things happened
Right.
to where that money that I was going to invest fell through somewhere else.
Yep.
So so this year we finally pulled the trigger. So shout out to my dad. But
Man,
you're
appreciate
right. You're right.
Yeah.
A lot of us are not taught that.
Taught that.
They
Never
teach you
not.
how to get a job. They teach you how to go to school,
Yep.
get a good education, go to school 8, 10 years
Yep.
just to get out and be at $20,000 in debt,
Debt.
$30,000 in debt. with
Easy.
student loans.
Yep.
They teach you that, but they don't teach you how to get your credit in order
Mhm.
so you don't have to live like that.
There's no class on that, is it?
How
In
to
school.
get your credit
It
order,
should be.
or how
It should be in high school. That
Right.
should be the number one before you leave high school.
or not only that, or
Now
how
they,
to be a
they,
business.
they make you take a government class to graduate. It
Right.
should be a credit class.
or
money
or
management.
to be a business owner. You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
They teach, like you say, a job, and a job to me is just over broke. You know what I'm saying? That's where it is, you know. So I like to teach people, man, how to build family generation wealth, man, how to create your own opportunity instead of waiting on one.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Love it. Financial literacy is coming too. I talked to some great ladies at George R. Brown Convention Center at a wedding expo we went to about a month ago, and they are on the way. We're gonna get them on the show. That's all. They was all over me.
Oh wow.
52, and you ain't got no life insurance. They was all over me.
Mhm.
They, you know, how to
That's how it
invest
is.
it and how to do this. And
That's right.
every part of financial literacy. They was all over me. So we're gonna have them on the show soon. I'm gonna reach out to them. But anyway, y'all, it's time for us to get out of here. We have been with the owner of Bruce George, the owner of Another Level Soul Food. I've put his business information on the screen all night. Y'all follow him right here on Another Level Soul Food.
Yep.
He is open Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Y'all give him a call only.
Yep.
Correct?
Yeah, call only.
Text him.
But on far as with catering service, we go wherever. You know,
As far as
catering-
what? Okay,
catering
I
service.
forgot to bring up catering. Okay.
so catering, we go wherever. You know, you get your call, you guys call us. Still can get us at those numbers there, and then we'll set something up, and then we go wherever on catering. We ain't stricted to those design Katy and Cypress and Little Houston. We just did one in Beaumont, so you know what I mean. Catering, you go wherever.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm putting up his number right now. You call him, Another Level Soul Food. Call him Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at 675-6586 or 323-307-6977. And like I said, don't take our word. Don't take our word, because I wouldn't. I'm
Right,
gonna be
right.
honest with you. I would call Mr. Bruce George myself and say, "Hey man, I saw y'all talking about your food on the radio. I want to check you out."
Yep.
That's what I would say.
That's
If I
exactly.
didn't know Mr. Bruce George, oh man, they gassing him up. You know how we do.
Yep.
You know how we do. But I'm telling you for myself that this is 5-star food, and you don't want to miss it. You might not take my word for it. I'm just asking you. Me and Kenneth Wayne are asking you to give Bruce George and another Level Soul Food a try, and then you might not eat anybody else's soul food in Houston.
And you better know it.
You won't get treated as good either. I
Yeah.
promise you that.
I promise you that. That's guaranteed.
There you go. There you go. Give him a call Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. to
8 p.m. Yep.
At the 2 numbers on the screen. If you're on our live feeds, if you're on our website listening in, all I can tell you is either write the numbers down or go to our live feeds. Go to YouTube. We're live on YouTube right now too. And look at the numbers. I've put them up all night long. This is Bruce George with Another Level Seafood. Go follow him on Instagram,
Soul Food.
Facebook, Instagram. Another Level
Soul food. Yeah. He got Malcolm got seafood on his
I
mind.
got seafood on the
He got seafood on it.
every Monday night between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. I know it's 9 o'clock and growing right now, but we're scheduled to go on air at 7 o'clock and end the show at 8 p.m. We uplift, empower, and encourage small businesses in the greater Houston area because we want businesses to succeed. We know how tough it is for small businesses to get support from their family and friends. So we're that support system, and maybe our network of family and friends can boost small businesses like Mr. Bruce George's. That's what we want you guys to do. Like his page, follow his page, and patronize his small business. Also, look into insurance. If you're looking into insurance for your car, your house, your wife, your children, your boat, your business, whatever. Lattimore Insurance on the far left end, right there on the camera, will take care of you. It's all about financial literacy. You can invest in your insurance policy. You can also protect your family. It's all about protecting your family at the end of the day, protecting the community. We don't want anybody fighting over the estate, fighting over who's going to bury him, bury her. You know, how are we going to do it? Are we going to sell T-shirts? Are we going to sell plates? No. Get you some life insurance. Holler at Mr. Kenneth Lattimore on the end of Lattimore Insurance. I lost his contact information in the comments. Go ahead and give it to him before we close.
Lattimore.insurance@gmail.com. Kenneth Lattimore at 979-337-1482.
There you have it, y'all. That brings our show to a close tonight on the Real Talk 100 Radio Power Hour. Y'all, please join us next Monday night. We'll try to stay on schedule from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., where we're going to uplift, empower, and encourage another small business. If you would like to create awareness about your small business, all you got to do is text POWER right now to 936-333-1969. That's all we got tonight, y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Good night.
Good night.